live late. I'm the harmonica amigo. Oh man. Oh, you know why it was a small instrument I could carry with me? It expresses the blues. I love it. But the harmonica doesn't make a wrong note. Now you could combine those notes and play shitty and make it sound pretty whack or not be original. But I thought it would be a great instrument to have to fool around with. And so I said, let me get in a harmonica. You know what I'm saying? You know? Because
I know you played harmonica, man.
I don't play it very well, and I wouldn't play it for anybody. But I do play it, though. You know what I'm saying? I do play it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah. The part, I see Malik saying he got that from the Art of Worldly Wisdom. The beginning of that verse in Breaker Breaker, verse 2, is from the Art of Worldly Wisdom, but not the part that I quoted. The part that I quoted is his own. The part from the Art of Worldly Wisdom is the immortality of my fame is the measure of others' torture, which is one of the dopest lines ever written. That's what Balthazar Gracian wrote in his book. The immortality of my fame is the measure of others' torture. Beast. He's a fucking beast. But that book is very good because he said that in life you have to do, if I remember correctly, 3 things. You have to spend time studying the past. You have to spend time creating your reality, right? Doing everything with what you learned from the past. But you also have to spend time writing all that you have done. That's what he said. That's what he said, you know? And then I think in my life, it kind of all goes in a circular motion. Because I spend the reason I write this way is because I spend so much time reading. You know what I'm saying? I spend so much time reading. And then I write about what I'm experiencing, and then I experience more, and then it goes back to it's just really circular, you know.
How important is the metaphor to you?
The metaphor is everything, you know. Like I said, one of the first writers that really inspired me was Jizza, and he was a master at the metaphor. The overt songs we know, like the record labels and the many that he did, but he has metaphors everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And what's most valuable to me though with writing is concentrated language. When Jizza said half short, twice strong. You know? I love that when I write something, it says so much in just a little few words. You know? And that's what I love about it though, you know? Never wanted to be long-winded. And it definitely was pushed further because, that was Firstborn Prince's thing too. You know what I'm saying? He hated a long build. He hated the long build. He was like, listen, what is the understanding? Get to it and shit like that. So he was not a fan of the long build, Whereas Dumar had the long build. Right. He had the long build, But Firstborn Prince was not a fan of that, really long build. He wanted the understanding, the insight, what it was, and get to it,
If Mecca did this.